Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. So, big win for the Yankees. Boy, did they need that. Of course, they played the worst team in baseball, the Oakland A's, who've won, what is it, 8 games this year? 7, 8, something like that. They're 8-27. I don't know. But big win. Wasn't easy. Got a little scary in the sixth inning. The Yanks were up 2-0. The A's loaded the bases, nobody out. Ended up tying the score. But ultimately, the Yanks won 7-2. Judge comes back today. Excited about that. But this is Tabor Talk. If you're interested in Yankee Talk, I do a recap on after every single game. There you go. Getting right into this. So the latest poll, Biden's approval rating is at an all-time low. And by the way, if the election happened today, if the election were to happen today, Trump would be Biden. Like, how nutty and scary is that? So we all know, like, the primary, pretty much Trump has it locked up. DeSantis doesn't have a chance. I'm not even going to mention the other stupid candidates like Mike Pence and Haley and all that. I mean, they're not even in it. But if DeSantis, right now, the numbers show that Donald Trump is absolutely crushing. So yeah, right, he'll win the primary, everyone thought, because the extreme candidates, we all know how this works. But in a general election, you'd think that Biden would crush, right? Like, let's face it, Donald Trump has never won a really a general election. You say 2016, he actually lost to Hillary Clinton in the popular vote, 3 million votes, but because of some fluke of the Electoral College, I've done several videos on this. He ended up being president. But since then, 2018 midterms, big victory, of course, for the Democrats, 2020, and then the last election cycle, 2022. So if you give them the 2016, okay, but the last three election cycles. And the reason for, well, that's another video. So anyway, okay, back here, sorry for the interruption, real life intrudes. So if you look at this, Biden's approval rating has dipped to 36%, down from February and below his previous low in 2022. So a significantly higher percentage of people, 56%, disapprove of the job the president has done so far. So here we take a look at it here. The reason really, and this really sums it all up right here. So part of the issue is obviously his age and acuity. 26% said Biden, who is 80. He's 80 years old. That's nuts. Is too old for another term. An additional 43% said both Biden and Trump. Trump, who's 76, he's old too. He's only 4 years younger than Biden, actually. Who's too old too. Only 28% said neither is too old, which is nuts. Now, the craziest statistic is that, where is it? 42% think that, yes, Donald Trump is a criminal. He should be indicted and put in jail. But you know what? I'm going to vote for him anyway. Like, oh my God, I got it. It's like, who are these people? I've been like, listen, man, there are nut jobs everywhere. You're going to get a certain percentage, but the number of people in the millions, right? How many people voted for Trump in 2020? What was the number? 70 million? 70 million, like, not all of them could be nut jobs, a good percentage of them, but the independents, like, it's so crazy. And you just think about this guy, it's all in the news now, that deposition with E. Jean Carroll. Like, you see how dumb he is and arrogant. Like, it's so, like, this is your guy. He is the most unlikable guy, and he's going to lose that case, that rape case. When you're deposed, right? A deposition, like, your attorney should say, hey, keep it very simple, yes or no, and be very, very respectful, like humble. But this fucking guy can't do it. He's got diarrhea of the mouth, and he's fucking dumb. Like, he's saying, like, the E. Jean Carroll's attorney read the whole thing about the grabbing of the pussy. He didn't deny. He goes, oh no, it's true. Like, if you're a star, you could grab him by the pussy. This has been going on for millions of years. He really said that. Millions of years. Like, what are you talking about? Millions of years. Like what there were movies like caveman times, like it doesn't even, like there were celebrities and stars, like it doesn't even make sense. Like modern human beings, it's ridiculous that I'm even talking about this, right? Homo sapiens, modern humans, between 250 and 300,000 years, and you take a look at civilization, 7,000. Like you have some other theories, like the Dryas theory, maybe 10, 12,000, and before that, hunter and gatherer. This is a whole other thing. But this guy is so dumb. He's never read a book in his life. That is a true thing. And not only that, he's so despicable. Like you look at that deposition, and by the way, it's in my other video, the full unedited deposition is there. You could see the whole thing. He's just such an unlikable guy. Like, hey, like like you're not my type. Keep saying you're not my type. And by the way, it was E. Jean Carroll when she was young was exactly his type. She was young when she was younger, blonde, the whole thing. I think she won a beauty contest, Miss Indiana or something like that. That's exactly his type. And he even mistook her for his own wife, Marla Maples. So there you go. But here's the funny thing. He says to her attorney, like, he goes, "You're not my type either." Is there someone here? No, I thought there was someone down here. Sorry about this. It's pretty, you know. Anyway, crazy poll. Trump is ahead. If the election were to happen today, Trump would win, even if he's running the country from prison. Nuts. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here at Tabor Talk.